There's an aspect of fear that can paralyze your life, and David knew that, and he talked about going through the valley of the shadow of death. Now, that could paralyze you. Shadows could paralyze you. They could terrify you. They create a great deal of fear. But when David said, I'm walking through the valley of the shadow of death, you have to listen to what the text is saying, what David was saying under inspiration. Shadows are always larger than life. That's the way a lot of the things we fear are. They're bigger than life. You stand, as a little boy, I'd stand under the street light outside of our house, and I'd turn around and I could see my shadow, and it seemed to stretch 10, 15, 20 feet. You know, it's just so long. And I'd look at that, and I'd just think, and I'd do my hands up, and you'd think I could be a big monster like this. That's the way fear is. It's a shadow that is bigger than life, and that's the way most of our fears are. The other thing about shadows is that shadows cannot hurt us. I've never read in the newspaper anywhere that a shadow killed somebody or injured somebody. You can go stand out by the road, and the funny thing is you can stand there's a big 18-wheeler is coming down the road at 60 or 70 miles an hour. And of course, if you stepped out in front of it, that would be the end. But if you stand there on the side of the road, and as the shadow passes over you, you feel the wind, the shadow goes by, but it doesn't hurt you. And that's the second thing about shadows. Shadows cannot hurt. They can scare you, but they can't hurt you. And the third thing is this: by necessity, if there's a shadow, there has to be light. And that light is Jesus Christ. Now, let me tell you how you can put all the shadows behind you. You turn from the shadow and you look at the light. Because when you look at the light, all the shadows fall behind.